In lieu of our typical enrollment sessions, this year we'll be offering enrollment videos. This video focuses on our pillar of character education.
Hi everyone, my name is Tricia Tagen and I have been a kindergarten teacher at the charter school for 14 years now. I absolutely love this school and I'm excited to be here today to talk to you about character education. As we all know, character education is extremely important to the development of children. And I really love how character education is embedded into who we are as a school and a school community. And this is done in many different ways. Character is explicitly taught in lessons, but it's also discussed, modeled, and celebrated. So we do have a monthly virtue calendar, and this is so that all teachers, including specialists, know that there is a virtue of the month and the sub-virtues with that virtue. And we're all using common language, which is great because the students are hearing those same virtues in the classroom and then in art class and PE and library and French and music. So it really works as we're all modeling those same character traits and discussing them. And yes, we do explicit lessons on character. And just an example of one that I like to do at the beginning of the school year, one of the main virtues that we talk about is respect and how to treat others. And so I read the story Chrysanthemum by Kevin Hanks, which is one of my favorite stories. And in the story, some of Chrysanthemum's peers tease her about her name, and it makes her feel really sad. So what I do is I have a large paper cape. My classroom is superhero themed. I'm not sure if you can see the background. And what I do is every time one of Chrysanthemum's peers say something unkind to her, I crumple up the cape. And at the end of the story, I try to uncrumple it, but there's still wrinkles there. And we talk about how when you say unkind words to people, that it can hurt their heart and it can make them feel sad. And then we talk about it, and I have them sign like a little Band-Aid, and we put a Band-Aid on the paper cape, and it has a poem that goes with it about being careful to try to always remember to use kind words. And then we hang it in the classroom as a reminder of how important it is to use kind words. And so that's one of the lessons that I like to do, but there's a lot of fun character education lessons that are very meaningful and that you can refer to throughout the year. Remember when we read this story and how did that feel? And lots of discussions and lots of modeling. And one of the most important things as a teacher is setting up our classroom environment where students feel safe and comfortable, because that's really where the learning takes place. And yes, of course, the academic is extremely important, but also the social emotional. And so one of the things that I do that I think really helps in teaching character education is to set my classroom in a way where the students feel comfortable and safe and that they have a voice. And we do this lots of different ways. One is, making sure that they have an opportunity to talk each day, to greet, to share, so that they know that their voices are heard and are important. And that it's not just my classroom and me talking, that it's our classroom. And in doing this, they feel safe and comfortable to talk about things. So something might come up and I might say, I noticed that we've been having a little bit of a hard time, lining up or being noisy and moving our bodies. Are you noticing that? What do you think we can do about that? And letting them have a say in what's happening in our classroom. And I think that's really powerful in building positive character. We also love to celebrate positive character in our school. One of the ways that we do that is Leaves in the Forest of Virtue. And this is for students from kindergarten through grade 5. And they receive a special certificate award to celebrate the positive character traits that they're showing. And, even with what's going on right now and it being very different and looking different, we're still doing this virtually. So in kindergarten, we are setting up a virtual meet with the family of the student who's receiving their Leaf in the Forest of Virtue, and they can then send that meet link to family and friends so that they can, have a real celebration for the child and still get their special leaf and still be celebrated. And so it's a very special thing, and students really love hearing about the ways that they're showing positive character at school. And in the older grades, they also do celebrate character They have character and action awards. They receive postcards from their teachers that talk about their positive character traits. And if they receive a character and action award in all four virtues, then they receive a special medal of virtue, which is really special. And so in closing, I just want to say that character ed is so special and so important. And I think it's really a wonderful part of our school, and it meshes so well with the other three pillars. And when you walk into our school, I think that you can really see that character in action, and those four core virtues: prudence, fortitude, temperance, and justice. I think that you can really see that in action. So thank you for listening, and hopefully I will be seeing you in the years to come. Have a great rest of your day.
Additional information about our classical education program is available on our website. We invite you to learn more and even apply now at bfccps.org/info.